Hello, beautiful people. I am Wannabe NPC, or NPC for short, and today I thought we would do an interesting video where we play a little bit of Animal Crossing, hang out for a bit, and I answer a couple of mental health related questions. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I post sometimes questions on my Instagram stories. And recently I had asked, what are some questions that are mental health related that you would love to hear me answer? So I thought we would hang out, play some relaxing Animal Crossing, go fishing a bit, and do a few things. And maybe I'd answer a couple questions for you. So let's get started. And I have my adorable KK Slider game controller right here. So cute. So cute. So I think we're going to do some fishing, some bug catching, some swimming a little bit, really relaxing vacation activities this summer. And we're going to answer some questions. But first we got to get into the game. But if you have questions that are mental health related, please put them in the comments below. I would love to hear them, answer them, and make sure that you hang out with me on different social media platforms, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever it may be. I would love to connect with you. So we have arrived on the island of Ponza. Oh, we got a visitor at the campsite. I don't remember anybody moving. It's been a while since I've opened up some Animal Crossing. Okay, so I have a slingshot in hand. Let's see if we got any good mail. Whoops. Do you do that too? Or you just use one of your tools instead of like actually either shoveling something or, you know, kicking dirt. Oh, a gift from Mom. That was an interesting letter. And I've got a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to open this one up. I have lots of fish in my pockets. What's this gift? Oh, another plushie. How shocking. I love the purple flowers. I think I'm going to cover my island in purple flowers soon. Okay, let's add this new funky tune. I love that my collection of KK Slider songs are getting added on. I love that they're just growing and growing. So, our first question of the day. Oh gosh, I'm missing the tool. I have my lovely green rod. Okay, so if you see me looking down, it is because I have my bullet journal here, and I have my brainstorm and the questions that were asked on Instagram written down. So here it is. Here's my lovely bullet journal, by the way. I love this thing. So glad that I started it and took the plunge because I was so anxious about starting my bullet journal, like when I started it in August last year, because I had been watching videos on bullet journaling for months, and I just didn't have the courage to do it because I was like, I'm not creative. And it really doesn't have to be like that. So I'm glad that I do it now. So our first question of the day is, what are the best therapeutic games that I can play to release anxiety? So I do think that this is an awesome question to ask. I think, of course, one of them, if we're talking video games, is Animal Crossing for sure. Because it's just such a simple game in terms of you could do the same kind of routine tasks every day. So if you're somebody that really loves and thrives on routine, this is such a great game for you because it's so simple, it's adorable, it's aesthetically pleasing. I wonder if we're going to get any new fish today. And it's just calming. I love... Whoa! I had never seen that bug? Question mark? Okay, I need to see if we can catch that. But it can be so relaxing to hear the water flowing. Oh, did it go away? It went away, didn't it? Oh, wait, no, it's right there. Is that a frog? What is this? And why did I not get a net? Okay, here we go. I'm scared. Am I gonna get it? I get so nervous. What? I don't know if we're supposed to catch this with a fishing rod or not. As you can see, I'm really good at multitasking, at talking and answering questions. So, Animal Crossing is a really great video game, and so is Stardew Valley. I just recently got into Stardew Valley. I started many different games of it, so I'm in the beginning stages of all of it. I don't really know why I started so many of them. I think partially because I got it on PC and I got it on Switch, because PC so I could play with a bunch of my friends that already have the game, and then I already had it on Switch because my brother let me borrow the game from him. But it's such a super calming game, and I remember when I first tried it years ago, I was so bored, I didn't really get it. But now that I'm in it, there's so much story to it. It has like similar tasks to Animal Crossing where you can go fishing. It's a farming kind of game. So again, there's a lot of that routine aspect, but there's also like a little bit of story that keeps building on and on the more time you spend in the game. Whereas Animal Crossing, the story kind of just stops pretty quickly. So I think that that is also such a really great video game to play. I haven't tried Cozy Grove yet, but I imagine that that is a super adorable, cozy, comforting, and anxiety reducing kind of video game. Now, as for like board games and things, if you like to play with other people, I think, you know, Connect 4 can be kind of a simple game for concentration. It's not too anxiety producing. Yes, you gotta win in it, but it's not too much. It's not too overwhelming. And then I wouldn't recommend Jenga. That game makes me so nervous all the time. I'm trying to think of what other games would be good. I think chess is a great game. Chess can make me a little anxious at times, but it's such a great act of mindfulness and concentration. So let's get on to our second question. How did you get interested in mental health advocacy? So I got interested in mental health at a very, very young age. I was like 9 years old. I don't know if anybody remembers free webs, but I used to build a free website where people could do like an Ask Abby kind of thing, where they could ask me for advice and ask me questions about like different problems that they had, because when I was like 9 years old, I thought I was a guru. I thought I had like knew how to answer every single question all the time, and that I could give the best advice. Like, that is what I thought of myself. I had a ridiculous amount of confidence at a very young age. Clearly, I am different now. I mean, you probably don't know me if you're watching this video, but I'm just very different, I would say. And the other project that I did at a super young age was that I had like this newsletter making program. It was like so ancient. I can't remember what it was. I'm picturing like a heart logo, and I have no idea what it was. I can't remember. Okay, what are we selling? We're selling this guy, this guy. I think I have that guy in the museum. Yeah, so I had made this newsletter for my mother to bring to work, and her coworkers would like humor me, or humor themselves, I should say, and they would ask me questions. Like, I remember one of them would say, "Oh, Ellen, NPC," I almost said my name, which is fine, not a big deal, but I have a sweet tooth problem. can you help me fix it? I can't stop eating sweets. And I told him to like go on a diet or something, which again is not at all what I would provide now. But it was just something in me at a super young age. I've always been interested in the helping profession, and then once I got into my own counseling and stuff through school, my love for mental health just grew and grew, and I was like, these are things that people are dealing with inside and not always sharing how they feel. And like, what if we were to do that? What if we were to always share how we felt? What if we were to communicate those needs? Again, young age, so I wasn't thinking as deeply, but that's kind of what it grew into as I became older and older. Oops. Alright, whatever. I keep getting nervous about this frog thingy. I don't know what it is. Oh, I caught it! Okay. It's a diving beetle. Okay, I think I have caught those before. I was like, it's not a frog, but it is a frog. Okay, and then we have, I don't know how many fish we're going to catch by the end of this video, but we have our last question of the day. Oof, and this is a heavy one. We might have to make multiple videos on this one. It is, how do I stop having unrelenting standards for myself? So, that is quite the question. And again, I don't think that it can be answered so quickly. I think there's nothing better than going to therapy. I think it's a life-changing experience if you find the right therapist for you. You have to find the right therapist for you, so that means you might have to go a little therapist shopping every once in a while and see who the best fit is. Because everybody needs something different. Everybody needs to find the person that's right for them. So if you're trying to reduce your standards and just make them more realistic and less anxiety provoking, there are so many things that you have to ask yourself and work on this healing with a mental health professional or somebody else that you're very, very comfortable with, is kind of say, where are these standards coming from? Are they internal? Am I putting these on myself? Or are they external? Are these coming from standards that, let's say, my mom or dad want me to achieve? Where are they coming from? Is it a friend that you're trying to kind of uphold a reputation for? Do you have to feel like you're the perfect student or the perfect child or the perfect whatever it may be? Because sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves that is external, coming from somebody else, another source, and it's not even what we really want, and that can be scary, and that's what gives us so much anxiety at times. So that's one way to kind of ask yourself. Notice how I'm not giving like advice of just stop caring what people think and then you'll feel better. Not that that's not true, but it's not always about the advice. It's sometimes about asking yourself exploratory questions and healing through that method. Because we can't always fix everything. And that's okay. People are not broken. If there's anything that you get from this video, that's the message I want you to get. People are not broken. And it's okay to feel anxious sometimes. It's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's okay to be depressed at times. Whatever you're feeling, it's okay to feel it. So the other piece of having these unrelenting standards for yourself is allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel. Sometimes we have this standard of I shouldn't be sad or I shouldn't be anxious or the way I feel is not valid. Can you imagine telling your friend that? Oh man, your friend would be so mad at you or not even mad, but feel like they don't have a safe space anymore. So you have to create a safe space for yourself in your own mind. So let's catch this last fish and see what we got. Oh, why am I so slow? I I was like, I hear the clunk, but I didn't feel it in the controller. Because this controller doesn't have any like vibration sensing thingy majiggies. And so I keep waiting for the feeling. That's the only thing I don't like about this adorable controller. Okay, Fishy. It's you and me. Oh, another thought to this. As you're asking yourself exploratory questions, I really encourage you to write about them. Get a journal. Ask yourself these questions. And just keep on writing. I find that through the process of writing, putting pen to paper, you are able to just explore more and more of your mind. And you might uncover like a memory that you haven't thought about in a while, which explains a lot of how you feel right now. Okay, we got a red snapper. So now I'm going to switch on over to the big screen. Hello. So thank you so much for joining me today. There are other mental health questions that maybe we'll answer in future videos. So let me know what you thought of this experience, if it was cool to go fishing and talk about mental health with me. I would love to continue the conversation either in my Discord or through the comments below, and I can't wait to see you again soon. As you'll see in the panels here, I never know what direction I am pointing to, but over here, these are some stats from my Twitch streams. So that is where I am most often. I hang out a lot on Twitch, so I would love, love, love to see you there. We are currently trying to make our way to 1,000 followers on Twitch. We're currently at a little over 500, so that is pretty dang awesome if you ask me. And it's just such a good time to hang out with everybody there. I am a variety streamer, so I play lots of different games. So if you like cozy games like Animal Crossing or Toontown, I do play a lot of Toontown. And we're also doing some platformers, so like The Messenger. I'm also just starting Shovel Knight soon, but I haven't streamed it yet, so I just can't wait to hang out with everybody. Thank you for being here today, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one, and thank you. Bye!